Okay. What I'm going to propose we do is, I just want to see whereabouts you are. I know you're very confident. I just want to see where you are on the senior wings. Then we'll look at some gunship stuff. Okay, lift her up into a hover and just hover taxi formally to the runway. No, just up the taxiway and then turn right on and just gander along the taxiway, that'll be good.
User joined your channel. Over.
Hey guys.
Ah! Blade, how are you, sir?
What are you guys doing?
We're just doing some running Huck through some senior wing stuff to see where he is, and then we'll be doing some gunship training.
Wow.
Yeah, serious crap. Okay, Huck, you see that? You're welcome to join us, Blade, there's no bother. You see that cargo in front of you there? Hover above it at 100 feet. Thanks for turning up last night, Blade. Some of the lads say good things about you.
User joined your
Don't
channel.
believe them.
Over.
No, I didn't. I told them you were crap.
I
Hello,
really
DC.
was. I really didn't remember how to fly anymore, really.
And then you need to get off your bum and come back.
Yeah, you're right.
Have you lost your enthusiasm a little bit?
No, actually I haven't seen too much activity here until you
Right.
came up again and saved the day.
Okay,
And I just got a bit rusty. And on the other hand, I'm not sure if I found the balance between talking too much to the guys so that they do not get bored behind me just following me,
yes.
or telling too much and maybe I should shut up and stick to the brevity.
Yeah, no, one of the lads, I think it was Cody. Was Cody with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me something afterwards and he said it was good, and he said the Blade and Painter were good. They had the right balance. They weren't giving them too much hassle, which is fine. Okay, try and hold it at 100 feet, directly above it, sir. Roger. If you want to fly more, Blade, come across to D Company. We're flying at least twice, if not 3 times a week. But you'll have
teasing me.
Ah, not at all. You're most welcome. I know your skill, and the only thing is you'd have to be okay. Now hover over it. You need. I'm expecting to get senior wings within 3 months. because we're supposed to be, the original criteria was senior wings only and D company and stuff, but if you do it, there might be a bit of politics. Flubber came over and joined us and Sid got a bit pissed off about it. That's okay, just try and guess it. Right, now hold it. What's your altitude? Okay, hold it at 100. Try and steady it all up. No up or down. How's it? Now look at the horizon. Now go round the mast. I want you to rotate round the mast and keep that position. You'll find it easier if you go anti-clockwise to begin with. Keep your altitude and do a full 360. Oh, incidentally, Huck, I was speaking to Six about politics. He can't see any problem if and whenever you want to come across to D. He says, don't worry about it. But just leave it as it is for the time being. Okay, now go the other way. Try and keep it at 100. Okay, that's one of the tasks for senior wings, so you can work on that single player and try and get yourself dead steady. All right, the trick is to look at the horizon and then glance down. Once you've got over where you're supposed to be doing it, it might not be over something as specific as that. Take a fix on the ground and you stare at the horizon. You look out the cockpit and a quick glance down, back out, quick glance down, back out, and then just gently round. Well, that's good. Okay, now pick up that cargo. It's 250 kilos, it's the lightest one, and then do a circuit at 300 feet, come back over this run, over this taxiway, and set it down somewhere near where we are now. Roger? Roger. Didn't have much time to speak to you there, DC. How are you?
Oh, no problem. That was it.
Hey, DC.
Hey.
Are you going to lead a flight on Saturday, DC? You happy enough if I push you that way?
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Good.
I'll vote for you.
No play. I say we do training on Saturday night. Now it's late at Saturday night because we have Chalk in Australia comes in, so it's it'll be midnight your time. We do an hour or so and then a little mission afterwards, and we normally do a bit of training on a Thursday, an hour before, and then a mission. When I say a mission, it's a shoot it up mission, but of late I've been opening it up to try and catch the new guys before they all disappear. You know, that's why I've been shoving my face. 300 feet, sir. Just to make it more complicated for you, Huck, so you can speak while you're doing that. Did you look at that web link I sent you about where are we? Spreadsheet. Roger. It's a spreadsheet. So, okay, it's a Google Doc, and it'll have your name on it and everybody else's, and where you are as regards senior wings, the gunship criteria, and the what else is there? So senior wings, the gunship criteria, and the operational skills. I'll send that link to you now. Blade can have a nosy at it as well if he wants. Okay, that'll do. Drop it there, so. Okay, take it up to 1,000 feet. Roger. And we're going to do an auto rotate when we get you up to 1,000. So position yourself on the northeast of the runway, not out to see the opposite end. And I want you to come in. Yep, and I want you to come in about 500 meters before the end of the runway at 1,000 feet, 60 knots, 0 trim. Reach over and hit your F key. Tell me when you're doing it. And then for me, it works best. Roger. Fly out to the north east end of the runway, about 500 meters distance, and then come towards the runway at 60 knots at 1,000 feet. And when you're approaching the runway, try and hit the F key on your keyboard. It cuts off your fuel. If it's shutting off the fuel, yes. If you've only got your throttle, yeah, that's okay. Yes, that's perfect. Perfect. And obviously, if you've mapped that in VR or voice command, then you've practiced this. So for me, it works best if I come down at 60 knots, a little bit more, 60, 65 knots. 100 feet, I level off. Watch the ASI. As the ASI drops down to about 40, I start to, there's a bit of a flare on at this stage. I start to gently increase the collective, flatten out the craft, and then drop down to a safe landing. See if you can crack that. Roger. That's okay. That'll crack. That's okay. That wasn't bad. Okay, grab another gunship. Let's make sure if I have a hot one for you. Take mine. It means you don't have to restart and waste time. Take number 1. Yep, gunship 1. Okay, wait. Okay, then take number 2. Gunship 1, 2. Take the next one down. Okay. Okay, hover taxi out to the taxiway. Okay, then take it up to 50 feet, turn right.
Can I join you guys?
Absolutely, sir.
Just following you information, whatever you
That's
do.
okay. Okay, now go forward at 20 knots. 50 feet, 20 knots. See what you like at low speed handling. Absolutely, sir.
You make it look easy.
Okay, so try and get your altitude down to 50. Yeah. Just when you go, just hang a left and just do a rectangle. Doesn't matter when. I just want you to practice at 50 feet at 20 knots and keep it at that. Believe it or not, once you master this particular skill and the next couple, it really improves your flying, and you're not far off it. So I just want you to keep it at 50 feet at 20 knots. Okay, now take it to 50 feet, 40 knots. And then you try and drop it down. It's all a matter of messing with your collective and your pitch. So keep working those torque pedals. Once you hit below 20 knots, you've got to feed in torque. So we're looking 40 knots now, so I want to see 40 knots on the ASI and 40 feet above the ground, or 50 feet above the ground. That's it, you're only at 30 knots at the moment. Increase your speed. And now hold it at 40 knots. That's good. Alright, and the way to do this is to constantly have a scan pattern. So you're looking straight ahead, you get everything orientated, then you flick down to your ASI, you flick to your VVI and back outside. And you do that in a constant pattern. Okay, do a check 90 left. And take it up to 60 knots. I can see I'm putting you under pressure because you turned right. That doesn't matter in the slightest, mate. What I'm looking at 60 knots and 0 on the BVI. Okay, now change it down to 40 knots. Zero BVI, 40 knots. Down 20. Yep, that's good. Now 30. Hold it at 30. 0 on the VVI, 30 knots. Okay, now go over to the gunship compound where we started. There's a shed there with a 30-degree roof. Land on it. Facing east. So you're facing east-west. So you're going onto it on the side. It's the gunship compound. No, where we spawned. Where we spawned. And you can land on the northeast side sloping roof. Do you know which roof I'm talking about, Huck? No, you're on the wrong one, sir. Can you see where I am? That's this building here. Roger. You land on the northeast one. Roger. That's it. Put the skid down. That's it. Get the cyclette the other way. Now bring it up gently so you just have one skid on the roof. No, no, that's okay. Set both skids down again. Okay, let the craft settle and go opposite collective. So your collective should be to the left. Now what you do is increase power gently and then you bring your collective back towards center and just right the craft, not take off. So you just let it just sit with one skid on the roof. Okay, go ahead. No, no, I don't want you, you're not slide if you, your collective at the moment should be hard to the left. All right, and once you leave it hard to the left, you start collective. Yes, sorry,
yeah.
your cyclett's to the left. Keep it hard left. All right, now pull the collective nice and gently up till the craft starts to right, and once it's level, you start to bring the cyclette back to center, nice and slow. Yes. Okay, well then you got to stop it on your cyclette. That's it. All right. That's okay. Now drop it back down again. Okay, then over, and then bring it back up. Bring the skid back up. That's it. Okay, now take off. Okay. You can practice that at your leisure. You just bring it up nice and easy, and then you just lift off nice and level. Okay, let's follow me over here. And you'll find with the Huey, if we put it down on this sloping ground here, just where I am, it is best if you go parallel to the slope. All right, so first of all, we'll come this way, and then we'll just land it parallel to the slope. And exactly the same, when the left skid goes down, you go right cyclic to hold it in place. Okay, put it down there. Nice and gently, and as you touch down with one skid, and then the left skid starts to go down, you move your cyclic right, of course, to balance it. Okay, now lift her up and point your nose uphill, 2 feet off the ground, and then set it down. So you landed on a slope facing up the way. And it's the exact opposite. When you do it that way, when you put it down, when your front skids touch, you lower it down, then you push the cyclic forward. Now, if you do it on a steep slope, your mast bump and your prop comes off. All right, so any steeper than what we're on at the moment, you don't land up the slope, you land across it. You happy enough? Okay, let's find something a little bit steeper. Lifton. Yeah, should do. Okay. Now pick her up and put her down facing up the hill. Okay, come more towards me. You're quite level there. Yeah, land to my right if you can get in there between me and that house. Then just go forward in front of me 10 feet. Oh, you've done it. That's good. You're okay. That's it. Straighten her up and pop her there. Okay, your slope land is no problem. All those things you can work along and get more proficient in single player. Happy enough with that, sir? Okay. Terrain deacceleration. Are you happy with that? Okay. Take the lead and I just tell you where to go. Okay, stay 50 feet above the ground and just go straight ahead. I want you to be at 60 knots. Just at treetop height. Just follow a nap of the earth. Not right down, but just 50 feet's good enough. Okay, deacceleration is you're going along at a particular speed and you come to a stop without gaining significant height or losing significant height. Happy enough? So you have to adjust your flare with your collective. Now you haven't got to do it radical, so I just want you to do a nice steady deacceleration when I tell you. Alright, the radical stuff comes later. So we're at 50 feet and I want you to try and stay at 50 feet. And as we go over those trees, fly over that wood in front of us. And take put the speed up to 80 knots. Correct. Okay, when I tell you, I want you to slow down and come to a hover at that same height. Now. Okay, you sunk a wee bit. Get her back up. That's good. Now accelerate back up to 80 knots. and keep over the trees. When you get down the bottom, do a check left, 90 left to stay over the trees. Yeah. The reason the senior wings, they generally make you do it over trees so they can see whether you're going up or down compared to N3. Okay, 80 knots. Okay, come right, deaccelerate now. Control help. Don't forget to put on the feet in the torque. All right. Remember I was telling you about scanning your instruments. Once you come down to near 20 knots, start feeding in the torque, and if it drops below 20, you've got to put a big boot full on. That's good. Now accelerate back up to 80 at this height. Roger. Roger. Your choice. And then deaccelerate now, but do it faster. Keep at that altitude, do a 180 pedal turn and go back the other way. Up to 100 knots. I'm dead. I'm watching you, not what I'm doing. No matter. Up to 100 knots over the trees, so as near as damn it to 100 knots that you can do it.
User joined your channel. Over.
DXL now. And then come back to the gunship paddock. Make your way back and land in the gunship paddock, where we spawned from. Okay, that's all pretty good. You're not far off the mark on all of those things. I sent you some links in a PM where the senior wings criteria is. All right, read those and make sure you can do them to the letter. Your running landings are already seen, so you can work on those. I expect running landings to be done 20, 40 and 60 on the grass without crashing. For the senior wings, they expect you to come in and do a running landing at just above ETL. So you're talking about 23, 24 knots. All right, but with us, I expect you should be able to do them at 20, 40 and 60. I think you practice a couple of those with us anyway. So you can work at those. Your slope operations, you work at those. You're not far off the mark whatsoever. Exactly the same with your auto rotations. You're only a shade under the mark. Your OG out of ground vector hover, that's okay, and your sling loads are okay. So you're virtually up to that standard at the moment. So you just put in a lot of practice so it can be totally seamless. Okay, and then yeah, and and in a couple of weeks I come back to you and run you through those exactly the same again. And if you're seamless on those, we'll then move on to the other aspects. Happy enough? Okay, now we'll talk some gunship stuff when you've landed. Hi BD, how are you?
Yes, sir. Just getting online here.
Okay, mate.
Gonna do one race and then I'm gonna fly. He goes,
I'm saying nothing.
He goes, like that.
Hey, BD.
Yes, sir. Might have been a waste of time for me to change my name. Everybody calls me PD.
I just call you BD, I'm kinda.
There you go. That'll work.
Okay. Once you've landed, Huck, can you fire up a browser whenever you're ready? I realize you're going to take the Oculus off. And I've sent a link on TeamSpeak. If you want to jump into that, you're welcome to jump in as well, Blade, if you wish.
Where to?
A link I've just put in on TeamSpeak. Okay.